In this episode, we discuss the strangest video I think I've ever seen, also about me. Welcome back, fellow citizens of Jar, to Deron for Super President. This is the show in which we try to build our own country, take over the entire universe, and fix all of the universe's problems. If that's something that you think you might like, please hit the subscribe button down below to join us on our path to glory. Also, feel free to show anyone if you feel like they might like it as well. This week, our population, number of subscribers, went up, so we need to increase the size of our country so they all can fit. And our new population is 136. Gaining every single week. Now, we have a topic that we need to be discussing this week. I'm not so sure if any of you are familiar with Joey Price. Joey is one of our commentators, one who, I think not too subtly, decided to conduct a coup, murdering of this fine body, and taking over my position of being the candidate for Super President. After I joked that nature tried to kill me, Joey requested to be titled Nature. And then, things get more interesting. After renaming his channel to be Joey Nature Price, Joey went and created a video. This may or may not appear in the comments right now, because actually YouTube goes take certain comments out as possible spam. And I noticed comments, both to the same YouTube video. One from the account Joey Nature Price, and the other one from the account Natural Causes. When you open the video, you'll note the video is named Natural Causes. We're about to go down what I like to call the rabbit hole. So first off, note that this is not a listed video. This doesn't show up unless you have the link. We are going to go through this video together. Oh dear. First off, we set the scene. That's my face from our channels, which has been printed out. Nowadays, when somebody goes to the lengths of printing something, it means they care a lot. And when somebody decides to go and print something in color, it usually either just means that they have a color printer in their house provided by their parents, they're filthy rich, or they really care a lot. A figure walks out of the background, wearing military garments and what appears to be a gas mask, carrying what looks to be a real gun. I don't have any real guns. I do have a marker, though. Somebody has said that the marker is mightier than the pen. I don't remember how that goes. Places the gun on the ground, pulls out a book, touches the book to the forehead, opens it up, and appears to be reading some passages from the book. This video has absolutely zero sound to it, so we're left to guess as to what book he's reading. Now, I know most people would think it's religious symbolism because the touching of the forehead, but I think it's very possible he's just reading passages from my favorite book, The Very Hungry Caterpillar, to me in printout form, which is really just a book which proves that if you eat your way through all of your problems and everything you do in life, everything will work out for you and you'll wake up better than ever with the ability to fly. Looking back on it, that book has issues. It's a moral I stand by, as I really enjoy food. Places the book down next to me, because it's one of my favorites, and then goes and does this. Ripping off a portion of my face to reveal a skull. Proving two things. One, that despite the fact that this was shot in portrait and not in landscape, this video is of higher quality, both in terms of lighting, visuals, and design, than anything I've uploaded to this channel ever. So, well done. The layers of symbolism in this, being in nature, under the trees, in the bright sunlight, in the pile of detritus on the floor of a forest in the area, it's actually quite beautiful, despite the fact that a skull is being revealed under my face. And the other thing I absolutely love about this is after that, if it didn't hit home, we go in for the close-up, where it zooms in, no longer fully recorded, but on a still image of my face next to the skull and scene. I should also note that Joey's YouTube channel's banner is now in a picture of my face next to the skull, which is almost Shakespearean in nature to me. I almost get that Shakespearean feel to it. To me, this doesn't feel like a serious video. This feels like a poetic video. Now, Joey, I know you want it to be called Joey Nature Price, but officially in Jar, I'm gonna have to recognize you as Joey Nemesis Price. That's right, Jar has an enemy. We're not usually a violent bunch, and we still aren't. I have absolutely nothing I want to do against Joey. I think it's really cool. Legitimately, I actually really enjoyed this video. It's weirdly high quality. I think it was eventually going to happen. We were eventually going to get not just a friendly rival, like we have our friendly population rival with the Vatican, which we will one day surpass the population of the Vatican, as they are the least populous, officially recognized country. We now have a single individual on a list. A list of nemesis. Nemesis. Yes. Welcome, Joey Nemesis Price, to a world where we're just gonna crack jokes and references sometimes. I mean, it's a YouTube series. What do you expect from us? I mean, unless this gets too real for me, I'm just having fun with this, so let the games begin. And as always, we have different citizens of our country contributing to what JAR really is. First of which being Est135 saying a very serious message, saying we've reached the point where reacting to the comments takes up more time than the actual topic of the video. It is impressive if we think about it. Deron answers to everyone. Thanks. But what will happen if we have too many comments? And another concern message from Radio News saying, I love to see the Jarian community grow, but at the same time it feels like the community will shrink, because not everyone's comments are going to be read, giving people a feeling of being left out. That makes any sense. Those both make absolutely perfect sense to me. Originally, I'd respond to anything if it made sense or didn't make sense, and every single response on it, even if it was ha. And we're getting down to more and more of the actual conversations. And I think we will hit a point in time where it'll be me answering 10 to 20 interesting topics or questions or comment chains, as well as some new people who showed up and handing out some titles or whatever. Then for the most part, I'll jump in the comments and actually start responding again in the comments. And that to me is the part that I can't wait for. With the Sabine Principality, I actually filmed last week right before you guys commented twice. I'm sorry I missed your comments last week. Here's my entry for the passport stamp, which is here, which says Jarian Department of Border Controls and Migration Agency. Certified nice guy. Welcome to JAR, where your business is our pleasure, but your pleasure is not our business. That's one of the coolest things I think I have ever seen. I absolutely love it. Single color, it can be stamped. It carries the general feel of JAR, which is like, you're cool, come on in. This is amazing. If anybody else wants to make one or know what this is about, check out our last episode on passport stamps. And we'll totally go into this stamp and any other stamps any other people make when we do our passports part 2, which I think might come out either next week or the week after. It's a pirate jar. I actually always, at least at this point in time, I kind of do feel very much like we're a pirate ship of just like this ragtag community flying through the sea of the internet. I've always loved the sailing the high seas aesthetic of a pirate, so this is fantastic. On behalf of the 5 people of this principality, the president, Jetzoni Walter, would like to award you your knighthood certificate here. Oh, I gotta see this. Certificate of Knighthood, Sir Deron of JAR. This is incredible. I don't know what to... Thank you. I'm gonna print and frame this and put this on my wall somewhere visible in this frame, hopefully for next week. Warm fuzzies. Warm fuzzies. Great to have you around. This is a small thank you for making us laugh at your amazing videos. Prince Alban I de Sabina, Minister of Stuff and Things. You have been amazing. I'll definitely plug your stuff. Checking out the Principality of Sabina, totally do that. This person is fantastic and awesome. And then they also had another comment. Prince Alban saying they're a vexillologist, a studier of flags. So I'm actually going to nickname you the official vexillologist of JAR for your services to JAR. Javier Powell saying, hello, our great leader. I have no idea what to say, so I suggest we discuss demographics with 3 simple questions. Ethnicity, jarriness level, 1 to 9,000. How much jar are you? I have no idea what that means. Gerbil or mouse? And thank you, fellow citizens, for reading and answering this survey. I'll cut it off there. It gets a little more controversial than I tend to go on these videos. I actually love the demographics. I'm going to put probably at some point in time a different video on demographics. I love the responses to this though, because we have Lolly saying Caucasian, 9001, mouse. Thomas S saying white, mostly British, 7,935, getting jarrier every week, mouse. Esther135 saying white, Hungarian, over 9,000, mouse. And Radiophia News saying, I am all ethnic groups, 1 to 9,000 and a gerbil mouse. Well, good thing that Radiophia News is increasing the diversity of JAR. Consider that a sneak peek for the point in time when we end up doing a demographics episode. Lolly saying, we should bring a chessboard to war and have a designated chess player. They play chess against our enemy's designated chess player, and whoever wins, wins the war. No weapons needed. I think that's a phenomenal idea. The real thing we need to figure out is how good is Joey Price at chess? They have a rating of something. I hear 1200's good. I think I'm like a 4. Maybe 5. I'm not good at chess at all. Thankfully, on the response to that comment, we have Raytopia News saying I got third at a chess tournament once. That was a while ago, though. Okay, so if Joey Price is down and not good at chess, I'm calling on you. The Moral King saying, put a green pickle jar. I'm not sure what that means, but I actually have this in my fridge already, so... Cherry Bomb saying, what if Robot Deron, right there, tries to assassinate you? He has a strange look in his eye. Now he just really likes pickles. Yeah. I'll see if I can line it up so he's staring at the pickle jar instead of off into the distance. Evan Craig saying, hello, first off, I would like to say these videos are amazing. Second, I would like you to ask you to ally yourself, my Necronation, the Grand Duchy of Idavichiburg. Thank you and goodbye. Well, I'd love to be allied with you. Welcome, Gary. It's great to have you around, Evan. And thank you for appreciating the videos. I love seeing new people around. Raytopia News saying, gonna start on that passport design. If you get any passport stamps, let me know. And then part 2 will go on to other bits of the passport. So, it's gonna be good. Lolly saying, wait, that means he had a Thor cutout before... Why, Darren? And Esther saying, aren't we all want a Thor cutout at home? Yes, fun story. My good friend Reese works at a London Drugs, which is a company that just sells random stuff, and they had Avengers going on, and then they didn't, and they threw out all their things, and he actually took that and gave it to me. And when I moved out of my house into where I'm currently living, where I live on my own, I told everyone that that's my roommate, Chris. Although now it's Robot Deron, so... Rabbit saying, sharing. Let me think about that. Military designer. If you find any weapons based on sharing, let me know. And remember, everybody, the jar military and army is conquest through sharing. So if anybody shows a video to somebody, could get a military title. Even if they don't like the video, just let me know. Or if they tell you, hey, this person sent me. Am I Alive saying, I have nothing intellectual to say, so I'm just gonna drop a like and say hi. You know what? Great to see ya. I have nothing intellectual to say 98% of the time. Ugh. Hooray. Cherry Bomb saying, dibs on Messier, or Messier, I'm not really sure what the origin of the name is, 81. That's a galaxy in the universe. We're gonna have to do, like, galaxy spotlights at some point in time. I have a lot of cool ideas for videos that I don't necessarily have time to do. If we ever get to the point where we're doing multiple videos a week, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, do not be concerned about me running out of ideas for videos because I have way too many. Bowler Studios saying, we need dirt troopers. They are the stormtrooper force of the Ministry of Dirt. If we can figure out a way that they can be super sharing and caring, I'm in on it. I'm so tacky. Thomas S. saying, someday I'll use a passport to see Jar with my own eyes. That would be absolutely really cool. I know right now I'm just a dude in a house with a jar, but I think it'd be really funny if at some point in time, like, not at the 136 person level, 10, 20, 30,000 level, I would totally bring the jar to a convention of some kind. And if anybody wanted to say hi and see the country. That would just be hilarious. Landon Griffith is back saying, Jim and United Landon are allies. Lily saying, jar you mean? And then also saying, you were allies, thank you. And I was trying to figure out what the mystery of Landon is, but Landon came through and revealed all, saying, and I'm on my phone. So now we know why some of the comments are a bit off, but it's fantastic to have you around, Landon. MCat and the Shapumpathum saying, I'm on vacation in Prince Edward Island. Hey, cool. It's really interesting that we got somebody on the other side of Canada. And there are many red rocks. I will have them in my laboratory for seeing how they can be used. Interesting. I enjoy rocks and dirt, so this is great. Signed, The Forager. P.S. You're the first person to pronounce my username 100% right on the first try. Nice job. Thank you. I try very hard to try to get everyone's name right, and this is a reminder if I'm saying anyone's name wrong, let me know and I'll fix that. Jesse saying, I've decided I want at least 14 words in my title. I'll see what I can come up with, because you've been like OG Jar Citizen. You've been around for so long. And then it's good to have you on board, and I'll definitely come up with a hilarious galaxy-controlling title for you, because you deserve it. Asher Fox saying, we so far have 3 people signed on to the Jarian army. We have more than that, we have like 20-ish. Because any person you show a video, because it's conquest through sharing. We have a whole video on it, actually, and we're creating a military. We definitely need more people. If you want to help out and make this country a proud nation, please leave a reply. Official start, 5-star General of Jar. P.S. Hi, Darren. Hi, Asher. I'm not quite sure what's going on with the leave a reply, but seeing people mobilize and being cool is cool. This week on World Domination Fund, we're gonna put in one of those Canadian dollars. The reason for that being that I got this money through trading in cans that I drank out of at the local bottle depot. We'll build something amazing out of this. So this is your super presidential candidate, Deron, signing off for this week saying, welcome to JAR. JAR takes all kinds. And you're a family now. Please join us this week and every week. We go up every single Friday, usually later in the day. I kind of like the idea people wake up to like a Saturday morning cartoon style. But if you're up late on Fridays, you'll probably see it pop up. And as always, we'll leave you with our user-submitted motto of JAR, which is, we are JAR. If you love JAR, you'll love us. We'll see you next week.